she just texted me. So I don't really have too much that I want to go over. Kristen can't hop on because she is not at home right now. So I was like, well, I'm not going to cancel it. We can still talk about stuff. So I wanted to ask Erin, did you send that message to your girlfriend?
Yeah, I did. And they just actually emailed me back today, and she asked me, because she's like, oh, I'll have to look into that, because I was like, did you know that when you order something, you're automatically assigned a coach, and if you're not working with your coach, you should switch to me.
Yeah.
And so she's like, oh yeah, I'll have to look into that. And then she asked me today, she's like, does this help you out, like if we would do this? So I don't really know what to say back to that, because obviously it does, otherwise I wouldn't ask, but I don't know what, like how, like what, I guess what.
I think how you can phrase that, and Darlene, you can kind of give your opinion too. I think you should be like, you know what, it does help me. I'm a Beachbody distributor. But more than that, I think it's really important that you have someone that you can work with and talk with, and that's what I'm here for, and just kind of spin it that way instead of saying, oh yeah, I get commission, you know?
Yeah, because like, I want to come right out and say that to somebody, but I wanted to word it in a way that, like, I guess I could say, I don't know. I mean, it's helping me in, like, because the ultimate goal is to get people, it's like, I feel like I'm sponsoring people. It's like to get people to coach, and that helps me move up the ranks.
Yeah.
But the only motivation isn't the commission, it's the experience and the, like, building relationships about health and wellness with the other people.
Right.
Yeah,
so maybe something like that.
What'd you say, Darlene?
That's it. Help everything with the health and wellness at the end there.
Yeah. All right, because I saw the email at the end of the day, so I didn't respond because I was like, oh, perfect, we have our meeting tonight.
Yeah.
Bring that up.
Yeah, definitely. So I think, it's when I first started coaching a while ago, you are kind of like, you never really want to you never want to be that person. For instance, I don't have anything against Mary Kay, but a couple of years back, this was like 5 years ago, I went to this Mary Kay party, and I was coerced into signing up to be a Mary Kay consultant. I hate makeup. I have no makeup on now. I'm not like a makeup type person. And this woman pushed me so far, and it was terrifying. And I never wanted to be like that. And that's why I definitely I'm not like that now. So I can understand and relate to the being uncomfortable with, what do I say? But now you'll get to a point where you'll be able to say, yeah, you know what? It does help me out. I'm a Beachbody coach, but you know what? Other than that, it's great to build relationships and help people reach their goals.
Yeah. And I mean, they're kind of helping me, like when you get a friend or family member to add you as a coach, it's helping you to practice coaching somebody. But eventually, because I think after watching the rank videos or whatever, I mean, if you're assigned somebody random, what do you have to be, an emerald or a higher level coach? But if you get assigned somebody random, I mean, to take the step to like reach out and work with somebody you don't know, you have to develop that skill set somewhere. So I feel like it's like practice working with friends or family members. So
yeah, definitely. And I wanted to, the whole strong leg, weak leg thing, Danielle and I were talking about it a lot, and I just wanted to say, Darlene, you're one coach on that you sponsor. How many coaches do you have?
4.
Okay. So do you have 2 and 2?
No, because I screwed up when I had it set to everybody was going on my one side.
Oh, really?
It might be that way now. I missed one.
Okay. Yeah. So the video that Danielle posted, it is that Lindsay Matway she made. It is very informative and it is right, but Lindsay Matway's team is Lindsay Matway's team is huge, right? So her downline, her geographical downline, let me see if I can get into my downline and show you what it looks like, and then kind of give you an example about what hers would look like. Hold on just a second. Team. Oh no, I automatically put in Facebook. No. teambeachbody.com.
Oh.
So basically what her video was saying is, you have to make sure that you are looking to see what your coach's strong leg or weak leg is. So if you were, let me just pull this up so it makes more sense. Okay. See, I'm a really little team. Like we are a little team. So once we grow and once I grow, okay, I'm going to share my screen right here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see my downline?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm not.
Wait, how about now?
It's doing. Yes.
Okay. So if you look here, here's me. Now, this person, Amanda, this was one of Vanessa's coaches. So at the time that I signed up, there was technically a coach under me, but not personally sponsored by me.
Oh, okay.
So I put Tyler on the other leg because there was already other people. And this person right here, Sue. Therefore, so let's say Amanda, was a coach, right? And all of these people were not her personally sponsored coach. She would have to look and see, okay, how many people are on this side, how many people are on this side, and whatever side has less, she's going to put the account that she is going to control because she knows that she's going to be able to boost that side up. Similarly, Tyler I run his account, obviously, and I put Aaron under him, so to get him to Emerald. And Teresa is under him as well. So let's say Teresa wants to sign a coach. She already has technically a coach on her one leg. Even though that's not hers, she would put it on the other leg. So Lindsay Matway's, oh my God, it's probably like microscopic. Her teams are so big. So it really kind of will be more beneficial once we get more active coaches to really be able to see strong leg, weak leg. Because I know Danny, she has her husband on her one leg, and she did have a coach, and she is no longer, but she's working on signing another coach. So it is really tricky, and it sucks if you and Aaron, whenever you're getting ready to sign a coach, whenever that is, let me know so I can see where you place them, because you only have 72 hours until you can't move them.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I did with Danielle. I wanted to put Danielle on my other side, and I didn't. So anyways, that's kind of what that's about. Darlene, do you have any questions on that or any thing you want to add?
No, I'm just now getting because I just started getting coaches. So Aaron, I've been doing this for, it was a year in March or April. So I'm a year and a half in, almost 2, and I just now started getting coaches.
Yeah, I don't think don't anticipate it happening anytime, soon. I want to take it easy and get used to talking to people and get myself more familiar with everything and
build your relationships.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. And then the people that were drinking Shakeology, I have 2 of them who are coaches.
Yeah, that seems like that's what got me. I mean, because if, the way that it that Karen said, if you're going to drink it every month, here's a way to do it that's more, this is how it benefits you. Oh, boom, sign me up. That was like a no-brainer.
Yeah. And there's okay, so that's that. And I had an idea about I really want to help. I really want Vanessa to come on board. I think there's a lot of stuff. Vanessa is my coach.
Okay.
And Darlene, I actually reached out to Cornell. I was like, look, what is wrong? What's going on with Vanessa? I haven't really heard from her. I think there's just a lot of stuff going on, which I wasn't privy to any details, but I'm really hoping that she can get back on board to help us. Because sometimes I just feel like I'm a duck out of water. Like I'm trying to lead a team, but at the same time, I need someone to help me. So hopefully we can get her. And since you guys all have access to Platinum Presenters, I was thinking we could start going over some of her trainings that she has. And I could assign, let's say on a Thursday, okay, I want to assign this video, these couple of trainings, and then we review on our team calls. But just so we're kind of collaborative and moving forward with that. And I thought about in the beginning of the month, like the first Monday of the month or something, we could all kind of hop on a call, or we don't even have to be on a call, maybe just a chat on Facebook. And we could designate an hour. I listened to a good training today by Danielle Natoni, and it's called a power hour. And so you start, let's say, 8 o'clock, and you reach out to as many people as you can, and then that sets the tone for your month. So let's say you reach out to 50 people, you write their names down, and then that's what you work for moving forward for that month. So I thought that was a really interesting idea. I was wondering what you guys thought about that.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to write that down. We'll do the power hour in the beginning of the month. And beginning of the month. And so I think that would be a good thing to do. And also I wanted to talk about Team Cup. So Team Cup is basically where you rally around, and it's just a great collaborative effort. I kind of wanted to do a team of, Darlene, would any of your coaches participate, do you think?
One's my daughter, so no.
Yeah.
Tabitha might.
Okay.
And Kelly might. I might be able to get 2. They're basically just doing it all for the discount. They don't, not to run it.
Yeah. Well, here's what we do. I mean, if you were going to have a lot of people interested, I was going to say, okay, let's do it. I kind of just want to do Erin, me, you, Darlene, Kristen, and Danielle. And nothing against Cornell, but and then maybe we can, if that doesn't work and Cornell really wants to do it, then we can, I think we have until the end of this month?
This month.
Okay. So, and I can talk with Darnell too, and that way maybe we can split up, but I don't know how we could, but we could always just add coaches from my team, and then we could just, kind of go from there. But anyways, that's what my thoughts were. So we'll talk to Darnell and see what he wants to do. Oh, you know what I could do is post in Teamwork too to see if anyone would want to do it. But I think people are pretty quiet in there.
Nobody does anything in that page.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll work on that. And I know that you guys watched the videos that we posted this week. But that's pretty much everything that I had. So, Erin, do you have any questions now that we're like one-on-one, pretty much?
Not that I can think of, like, on it,
Yeah.
like on the, like, right now on the spot. But if I do, I'll definitely send you a message. Mostly I wanted to just see the best, like your advice on responding to people, because but I think I have a good idea about, you know, how to go about that. They're good friends, and I feel like they would be willing to help me out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of how I'm gonna appeal is just that it helps me get familiar with people I know, and then obviously the benefits to them, you know, having access to, I don't know, kind of like they're both really, they started doing TRX workout or like training, you know, and so we've kind of like before now exchanged fitness like tips, or at least talked about it. So it's like there's people I feel really comfortable with. So I think I'll just kind of tell them that I, you know, eventually the goal is to be able to coach people that I don't know, or to be able to provide assistance, so that it just helps, you know, get me practice. But
Yeah.
it is, I'm a pretty sociable person, and I'm definitely not an introvert, but I find it hard to put the words together to be in the position to talk to people, or to, yeah, I don't know. It's something to get used to, I guess.
Oh yeah, and it's
All right. It is, and it takes a while, and you mess up in the beginning, and you go, and unfortunately we kind of experiment on our good friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I'm finally learning and doing this, now I know how I should have gone about it then. So don't hold back, and you'll learn from your mistakes, or you'll grow from your mistakes, or you may not make mistakes. So you just, and unfortunately, friends are the first guinea pigs.
Yeah. Them, and I got to talk to my mom when she gets back from Florida, because I know she'll switch, like she'll send an email to Beachbody, right,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
to help me out with that. But like I wanted to, that seemed too easy. So I was like, great, move on to somebody else that's like at an in-between comfort level. And then I do have another girlfriend that is interested in Shakeology. So I told her, because I have like the shipments, they come right before I run out, so I have just a little bit of the bag left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take like the bottom of the bag and just give the bottom of the bag to her for her to use, because I don't have the packets. I just have the, you know, the scoops. So I was going to portion out a scoop in a Ziploc baggie for her of chocolate and vanilla, and then same with the two friends that or, you know, the people I was talking about that ordered the Pio, and they were the ones that I was like sent the email to about the coach switching me to be their coach. So I told them I would give them a sample as well. So I was just going to scoop into a Ziploc baggie for them, and just because I still have the calendar that came with it that gives like the ideas of what to mix it with, or you know, flavors. So figured, and then like the other thing too is the timing, because I don't want to push people. I want to give them the sample and the very next day be like, hey, did you try that? Did you like it? Do you want to order it? You know, inside that's what I'm like, come on.
I know. And it's I always struggle with that. But with samples, basically what I do is I give it to them and make sure you give them some sort of recipe or guideline, like you said.
Yeah.
And I honestly haven't had too many people that don't like it. So, but yeah, I mean, they'll come to you when you're ready. And I think that it's really important to acknowledge that you're going to go at your own pace. Don't go at anybody else's pace, you know?
Yeah. And that's why I felt comfortable with you too, because you didn't, like, you were the perfect contact person, because sometimes I was like, I don't know, I never felt like, I just felt like you were there if I wanted to text you, but like you didn't keep on me about anything. So it was like when I came out, I was like, hey, I'm getting pretty, like, it's been a couple months with Pio. I wonder what else there is. I know, I'll text Karen and see what else there is. Or I know, oh, you know, I want to try Shakeology. Oh, okay. She says it's good. She says I should try it. Well, maybe I will. Then I'll try it. And
yeah.
It was like slow, but not, I mean, let's see, July was when I ordered the Pio, and probably I think in August or so was when I was talking to you about it. So no, it was a nice transition.
Good. Yeah, it's all about those relationships, you know, and just keeping up and keeping on it.
Yeah. Yep. And I think that's what I'll have to remember too, is like my experience, because I didn't feel like you were down my throat about anything, but I felt like I could always, you're like super friendly and you knew a lot. So it was like real easy to get in touch with you. So that's what I want to be. But I feel like I still need to get a lot more familiar with like the website and the products. And I want to do a couple more like on-demand workouts to see, like, you know, just a little bit more about the different programs. So
yeah, you go, girl. I love your energy. That's so awesome.
Yeah, thanks. This is my hobby. This is my only hobby.
Good.
Fitness.
It's a good hobby to be in, let me tell you, girl.
I know. How about it?
Oh my gosh, you should come to PIO sometime. If you
I
ever-
know. But I'm so nervous.
Oh, girl, Darlene, have you done 43 yet? Oh, I was in, like, I couldn't even talk. I could not even talk. I was like, just do this move. My legs were just like burning.
I always
Section, all those bowlers.
I know. What were they thinking?
I don't know. And on a half moon is like one of my favorite poses.
Yeah.
Because your whole body is engaged.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Erin, so whenever you want, you can
and
come.
kickboxing too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Want to do it. I just gotta get now I probably feel more comfortable to do it. So we'll see. We'll make that my next goal.
Cool. Darlene, do you have anything that you wanted to add or anything that you wanted to talk about or celebrate this week with you?
No, I'm slow on the business. I've been taking a break from a bit, kind of. But I have 2 in the works right now.
Okay, great.
My daughter's boyfriend, he's like, I want to be a coach. I'm like, let's talk. Because what yet? He's ready to jump right into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's military, so he won't have to pay the coach fee.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's awesome.
So let's talk before I just go and sign you up.
Yeah. Now, do you think you would sign him under your daughter or would you sign him under you?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Do you think he would work the business?
That's what he wants to do, yes.
Okay, then I would sign him under you.
Okay. Because she's only on there so I could make Emerald.
Yeah. Yeah.
It costs me money every month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler's former military, so I don't have to pay his coach fee, so that's nice.
Yeah. And I'm not paying my fees.
Oh, good.
So I pay her fees and her on demand and my on demand because she's in. So she wants the on demand.
You're a good mom.
So put him under me. Don't put him under her.
Well,
My other coaches.
Actually, if you wanted to put him under her,
Put him under.
then, well, if he's going to work the business, though, I would think you would want to put him, because what you want to do is you want to get 2 HD Shakeology people under your husband or under your daughter to get her Emerald, and then you get Emerald on your other side. That's what I'm working on. Once I go Emerald on my other side, I'll be very close to Diamond. I'll probably be Ruby right away. And then I will just have to get one more active coach on my other side. I'm actually losing a coach. I'm upset about it, but she never really actively worked the business, which was fine. But she's pregnant and she just has a lot of stuff going on. So I think she's gonna stop and then come back when she's ready, which is totally fine. So yeah, well, whenever that comes close, just let's chat.
Yeah, because now you really have me thinking.
I know. Now I'm really thinking. I'm like, oh, I don't know what she should do.
So none of mine are.
Play out all those ranks.
What?
It's hard to figure out, to think ahead, to think where it would be beneficial, because I'm just now, I'm still trying to understand, the video that you sent was really helpful, too. It, made it click better, the visual.
Yeah.
Of that really happy guy that was...
I love that guy.
It was fun. I listened to it at work while I'm walking around, on my lunch break, and with the YouTube, the trainings, with Vanessa, I just hold the phone and hold it by my side because I'm just listening to it. But I kept looking at that guy because the graphs kept coming up, and he's just...
I know. He's so funny.
But that's funny to think ahead because you want to get coaches under you, but then you got to get coaches under your coaches because that ultimately funnels up to you to help you anyway. But with Darlene's situation, I keep getting really selfish about it, and I'd be like, if he's going to work the business, I want him right under me. I want to directly benefit, straight, not go through a person to benefit, but then big picture, she could almost benefit more depending on where she places him.
Yeah.
It's like a big puzzle.
It is. I don't know, Darlene.
Or my daughter, but that would make sense. But then what happens if I give up her and then he just does it and he's under her?
What are you doing?
Oh, well then he would come to you. Then, oh.
Yeah, I got a cat too.
Yeah.
It's almost
I don't know. That's tricky. That's really tricky.
All right. Well, that's my project to think on for the week.
Okay, sounds good. But we got just a couple seconds here before we power off. But great call. I'm glad that we could connect, and we will see you next week. Anything you guys need, text me.
All right. Thanks, Karen.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you, Darlene.